by me. While I look
The
forward to the
ratification of
expeditious
the
consideration of the
emergency
Senate, please accept,
was brought
distinguished
about in
Senate
Nigeria
President, the
with the
assurances of
local
my
government of
highest
Tinubu.
consideration.
I had
Yours
illegally
sincerely, Bola
approved
Ahmed
it.
Tinubu, President,
I shut
Commander-in-Chief,
down
Armed Forces of the
from
Federal
Bayelsa State
Republic of
Governor.
Nigeria. This letter
This
is committed to the Committee of the entire
shut
Senate
down. Just
for
shutting down when they
immediate
have a point
consideration.
of order. After the whole bribe,
Leader of the Senate.
after the whole bribe, he went ahead and signed it. It's unfortunate. Our country is going gaga.
Mr. President, very distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I rise first to move that pursuant to Order 1B of our rules, Mr. President, that we reorder the agenda on the order paper to enable us take for the first order of the day, which is my motion pursuant to the proclamation of state of emergency in Rivers State, in respect of which Mr. President just read the correspondence from Mr. President stating the proclamation. I so move, Mr. President.
The Minority Leader.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I second the motion moved by the Leader of the Senate that the Senate reorders its order paper for today to take the first order of the day. I so second.
Distinguished colleagues, the motion has been moved and seconded that we reorder the items on our order paper to take
Point of order, Mr. President.
to take the
Mr. President, there's a point of order. We need to order ourselves appropriately.
distinguished colleagues.
Yes.
Distinguished colleagues, the motion has been moved and seconded, and it behoves on the presiding officer to put the question. And after that, anybody who wants to move a point of order can do so. But in the meantime, can I put the question? Those in support that we reorder our order papers, say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Leader of the Senate.
Point of order, Mr. President, so that we can be sure of our procedure. Just a point of order. It doesn't stop your. Doesn't stop the motion.
Distinguished Senator Siraki Dixon.
Yes.
I watch you on television.
Mr. President, I have
And
a
you
point of
pointed
order
out,
for which you have recognized me.
Listen to me now.
Yes.
Let's not argue. If we argue, it won't be good for any of us. We are all distinguished people. You are a former governor, I'm a former governor. Let us, please, off the mic, sit down. Please be seated. I watch you on television, and you said no matter what the Senate does, the Senate will never go with you. The Senate will not go with you. I said you said no matter what this Senate does, the Senate will not have your vote on anything the Senate does. That's what you said on television. I don't know, but I'm saying that if you have already made up your mind to go and talk on television when the Senate has not even considered any issue, I want to let you know.
To me, please.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm only saying, please allow me to preside. Allow me to preside.
Make my point for which.
Stand up and make a point.
Thank you, Mr. President. Please, we must have mutual respect for all of our colleagues, okay? And I do have regard for you, particularly as our presiding officer.
I appreciate
And I think that should be reciprocal. Now, the point of order, Mr. President, Henry Siraki Dixon, Bayelsa West. The point of order I rose to address is to draw the attention of the presiding officer and our colleagues to the specific provisions of our rules. Each one of us is guided by two documents: the Constitution of the Federal Republic, upon which we're sworn, and the rules that govern our proceedings. The proclamation has been read to us, and I wanted to draw your attention, Mr. President, respectfully, and the attention of all our colleagues, to the specific provisions of our rules. Order 135. The framers of this are very exhaustive. Once you say state of emergency declaration, there is a procedure.
Can you read 135?
Let me read it. Say, look, 133. When the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, by instrument published in the Gazette of the Government of the Federation, issues a proclamation of a state of emergency in the Federation or of any part thereof, he shall immediately after the publication, A, B, C, D. Now, since you have read it, now let me go to 135. The President shall, in a closed session, brief the Senate on the circumstances of the proclamation of a state of emergency.
Your point of order